Alright, hopefully this is working out for everyone. It's going to take a little bit of adjustment here to get things back exactly where I want them, but I'm getting close. Aside from the fact that my library of music from Epidemic, which is now approaching the better part of 30 gigs, has not finished copying over, and I need to completely redo the playlist for my stream music, because there's some stuff I want to weed in, there's some stuff I want to weed out, and, well, I changed the location of where I store the music to make it easier to get to, and now I have to redo the entire playlist. So, we're winging it tonight on Epidemic, at least. On the upside, and I'm hoping this is an upside, things should be a little better on the management front on my end. I've made a couple of changes on the backside as part of having to recreate everything. So now I have a simpler audio profile. I have a simpler screen management because I built a ton of stuff out for Vanguard that I didn't need to keep anymore. I'm on a smaller, more agile stream deck. I can even get into raids a little easier. OBS is politely giving me my Twitch integrations back when I installed it on this machine. I even found a way to turn off the frickin' RGB on my GPU finally. Which is to say open RGB, because with the mixed brand motherboard and everything going on, there's absolutely no way I was going to be able to get any of the proprietary protocols to actually work. So just go open source and something that can actually talk to all of it all at once without fighting with each other. So that is a relief. I no longer have the hot glowing red coals of doom pulsing in my light every night. Or pulsing in my eyes. The flashing hotel sign, Hotel Baltimore, from a film noir movie will no longer drain me. And I even managed to pull over my microphone profile. So I should sound roughly about the same. Pulled over the mic profile, pulled over the profile for routing, pulled over the profile for the actual volumes and everything in GoXLR. So fingers crossed, I should sound good, or like I usually do. I have more controls available to me. I've made things a little more automated, and I have about 1 million windows open up behind Minecraft. But on the upside, I fixed a long-standing problem I had where I couldn't transition between scenes without the screen going black. But oh no, guess what? That's fixed. So, without further ado, let's also make sure that everything's going to work in the game. Because, for instance, I don't know if... Nope, you're on system channel. So hold on one moment. Let me adjust the Minecraft briefly. Hopefully they have not changed this from Windows 7 or Windows 10, because otherwise I'm in trouble. Volume, pair, where to choose sound? No, because I don't want that going to that. Have you really made that much more difficult, you annoying little... I just want to be able to route Minecraft to its own game channel. I don't need problems with outputs. The joys of dealing with Windows 11. I'm going to take it behind the scenes here. Under Windows 10, I used to be able to just simply come in and say, I want to go in and I want to set an application, a specific application to use a specific programming route. Windows 10 is just like, we're gonna kind of hide this shit around here all over the place. I guess this is where, aha, that's where they hit it now. So trying to get things in a different spot. That should now... Yeah, I'm probably have to quit and rejoin Minecraft. All right. One moment. Let's test another thing. I should be able to go to my AFK screen. Okay. Let's see. I want to also disconnect. Relaunch Minecraft. Never mind that Windows 10 was somehow at times able to do that on the fly. Sometimes it's application specific. I'm trying to be patient with Windows 10 or Windows 11. I really am. There are some things that, yeah, there's some things that are kind of a little irksome. Oh, come on. Okay, so not exactly a smooth cut there. I gotta check the AFK setting on that screen. Hold on. You're supposed to be... Okay, I was just delaying and picking up Minecraft for whatever reason that time. Alright, the screen should at least be recentered so I don't have the black bars anymore. Let's pop back on the server. There's things about it I like, there's things about it I don't like. Here's one great example, actually. I'm going to open up Explorer with my WinE shortcut. Microsoft, why did you feel the need to do this? Okay, I get this is the quick launch area up here and my stuff I've gone into recently. But why? I don't need two icons to the desktop downloads, documents, pictures, and music on the left side. I gotta do some cleanup in here. They've thrown stuff in the quick access that doesn't need to be long. And it's just really annoying when it does that. Anyways. So getting used to it slowly but surely. It could be worse. I mean, it could be Vista. Let's be honest here. Alright, is it... Okay, it's still daylight out. Alright, I was trying to do a little bit of building out here. And I was trying to get a little too creative for my own juices and completely boiled the juices off. I was trying to do something... I could do like a little bit of a swept back angle out here. And I want to try to see if I can correct that real quick. Because I need to do that now before I get any further with this build out here. Whether it's online or offline. What I want to do is Actually, what I have to do is just get rid of everything down here. That'll hold for now. This is staying. What I want to do is sweep back for 1 over, but 2 back. So forgive me while I trace this out in the most bizarre way, but one that works for my mind visually. We're gonna see if... Yeah, that's gonna work. So the corner should really be back here. Basically want to bring the corner back. Yeah, because I got to drag the whole thing back. I want to bring the edge of the building in less often than I'm building in the front slope on it. So the edge will come up 1 every other block, or 1 every block. The front will be up every 2 blocks. At least that should work. Gotta make sure I get the scaffolding back. Scaffolding is still precious. That, and I've got to figure out what to do about the bees. Grew a tree down there. That grew a tree, beehive on it. I think there's another one out there somewhere. I really do need to decide what I'm doing with them, where I'm gonna put them. Alright, so this should look a bit more... Yeah, because you have a front porch. It's basically... Well, not a front porch. And I guess it is a front porch. What am I saying? A front porch that's like, just wide enough to go walking out on. Take a nice view, and it's supposed to be modern design. And honestly, I've never really given modern design much of a shot. So this is as much a learning experience for me as it is a chance to flex a little bit on my creative juices, because they could use a little bit of flexing right now. So as far as this edge, So I wanted to kind of bring up the top a little sooner because it fits better with the terrain, but might need to rethink that. So that'd be transition point for that, to a transition point for that, to a transition point for that. There we go. Now my brain is getting locked in. So this is going to be a little on the weird side because I'm also going to wrap it. Maybe, well, maybe it won't. I want to try to wrap it around the side too. So like the lower level, I want that to be close in. The upper level... The upper level is going to have a pretty decent porch as well. Again, good views. But then it's going to kind of almost wrap around to the side a little bit with some extra room over here. So we should... not from there, we're not. From here we are. Have to be careful over here because there is a very thin layer of ground in some of these spots where the rest of the cave network under here is. It's that close to the surface in some areas. Yeah, so that kind of opens into the main house. That's like kind of a porch. This could be like a swimming pool out here. It's just wide enough to do like do something a little fancy with it. And then you come up over here. There we go. Okay. Let's try that out for size. Make sure we're not creating any creature spawners. Close enough. Just need to train up some attack bees, that's all. Okay, now I have something a little more on track. I think that will... Why am I running away? I don't have to do that anymore. Usually I'm used to having to switch over to the camera account to get this kind of thing, but with free cam, it's definitely a lot better. Yeah, that's going to work a bit better because you can kind of see... You can see it in the corner here. This is working out perfectly because if I were taking this directly head on with the angle, so I could see that edge and that edge lined up properly, which is hard to do in the free cam. But you see how everything isn't aligned on that anymore? But when I go to align the shape so it's roughly in the right direction, I'm not aligning directly into the corner. I'm offset, which is just what I wanted. Okay, that will give me some more options there. Like I said, chance to spread my wings a little bit. Especially because I was looking at the slideshow for the Minecraft stuff. I gotta resurrect my Space Engineers one too. I was looking at some of those builds, it's like, oh boy, yeah, that was pretty simple back in the days when I was doing that. We need to build improve the game a little bit here. Improve my game. Anyways, the goal was not to go out and play around with all that merry hob out there. The goal was really to consider trying to get down to diamond level in the caves and see if we can establish a little bit of mining out there. How much of this do I want to drag with me? I have plenty of birch around here. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need coal. I need the game to not be so darn loud. Now that I've got on the right... I do have the right one, right? Oh, yeah. That's on the right volume. And I need... I've got my crafting table with me. Let's get some quick downs. Well, not so quick now that you gotta go into crazy levels to get down to diamond level, but okay, that's a start. We're gonna need more than that. And we're probably gonna need more than that because I'm up at 85. So if I want to get down to roughly where diamond level is, yep, Minecraft. All right, where am I going to go down from? Got the portal over here. I'm kind of thinking of maybe back in here. Let's see what we got. Since I might as well collect some extra coal anyways. Now you're just a regular fountain of coal. Let's do up, down, bubble elevator from here, say. That should be relatively good. All right, since I need to close out both sides anyways. That's the one thing I haven't prepped was a gamma filter change button. So it is going to be incredibly dark down in here. For that, I apologize. Hello. Okay, you actually come down in a place I haven't been before. Where do you lead, my friend? So let's make sure we don't... Why did I just hear a bee? I swear I heard a bee there. And I'm nowhere near the front of... Oh, in fact, yeah, I barely... Okay, well, good news. I found out where this place goes then. Alright, what do we got? Basically, nothing. Where did I come down? Thought it was somewhere near here, because that block was sitting there. Maybe not. Okay, now I'm really confusing myself because I have been down here. Where am I? Hazmap is still lost. For the... telling you, all paths lead back to this cave. Can't get away from it. Everywhere you go, you'll wind up in that cave. It's crazy. Alright, yeah, because I must have come down that way. Alright, where is... I definitely came down here, and then I definitely stopped exploring. Ooh, witchy poo. Yeah, whatever. Come on. How long have we got it for? Oh, good grief. 30 seconds? Super witch, apparently. Probably not a good time to be poking my nose out anywhere that's not lit up at this point. Come on. Get on with it. Get on with it. There you go. Come on. Feed me. Feed me, Seymour. Dangerous to be digging that out, but sure. There's nothing down there, though. Dead end. On the other hand, if I can grab every little bit of resource I can. Okay, definitely did not take the express elevator all the way down there. I also have them backlit against where I was going. That's not incredibly smart. I just get banged by a creeper from behind. And then all of a sudden, bang. What do we have down here? Okay, question where? Like, really question where? I think that goes down to that big mega cave we only got to light up the structures around. Like the very outer ring of it, because we completely ran out of all of everything we need to continue exploring down here. Nope, because this isn't evening it up at all. Oh boy. I mean, I'd love to know why that keeps pausing. I'm right under the front door at the base. That goes even further down that way. There's something. Maybe I have... Is that another one of those? Hold up. That can't be right. Trying to... Okay, so I have been down here. And the double torches are usually there to indicate that I've either found something or it's a way out, but... Did I really go wandering down here? There's nothing... I don't think I went down that long exploring somewhere without... like having some sort of way out. It's weird that I've got a double torch over... Well, actually, no, there it is. Because I came down... Did I come down and... Man, let me pull up. I think... That may be getting a bit jealous. One moment. There we go. The other thing I also have to keep in mind is this thing is being just burned in really seriously for the first stream, so... I have to be extra careful about processing time. But I think I've been... Have I been down here? Trying to remember if I've been down there and seen that place before or not. There's two that I've run across so far. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it going down there to get down here to get down to there. Which it kind of is, because I just saw what I probably should not have seen. Alright. It's worth it to get down there because I've got that path, but let's find where the elevator up is, so to speak. Because I've kind of left that behind. And that was the whole point about... Well, that. Yeah, I guess I might as well be gathering some copper up too. I'm passing by it down here, I might as well. Alright, so to get out of here... It's not going up that way. Could always just go back up to the top, find the hole, the original hole down, and just drive down it again. So it clearly came out through that way. How have I gotten myself so ridiculously lost? Usually I've got a decent enough sense of direction, but... Alright, so we were... area is unlit up here? I should probably be... Oh. Saw you hiding around up there, Skelly. Come on down and say hello. Feel lucky I was able to make that shot. Also feel lucky that I was able to kill him. Alright. Good grief. Everywhere I go down here, it's just another maze. Another parkour puzzle. I mean, at least now I'm stopping stuff that's going to be dropping down on my head trying to explore, but... Where does that go? So I've clearly been up on that edge. Let me get down to diamond level. And does he go down to diamond level? No. He completely gets lost navigating his own cave. I mean, it's good to know that I know where spawn is, but... Cool. Thank you. I'm going to go out on such a tangent here that I'm probably going to wind up tunneling all the way to spawn without even realizing it. Just going to poke my head up and it'll just be, oh, hey, Top's up there. No, we're not going to get that. Not if it's going to fall down somewhere that I'm going to have to really go after it. That is something I should be doing. Hang on. A good spot here that I can tuck away for a second and get HW info up and going, because I should really be keeping an eye on CPU temps. The one thing that has made me nervous about working with AMD and switching over from using Intel to AMD processors for the first time is that the instructions for heatsink paste, you know, the good old heatsink compound, I'm used to at this point, by and large, the guidance of place a line of heatsink paste that is the size of a grain of rice. I know this size very well. I know what it looks like. Ergo is very easy for me to do, and I know I've put on exactly how much I need. When it comes to playing around with the AMD CPU, well, for starters, I've got to keep in mind that I am working with something that runs a lot hotter, on average, than the chips I'm used to. But also the fact that the heatsink instructions are all, well, put on a 3mm dot. They don't tell you how thick this dot is supposed to be. So it's always a question of, did I put on enough? Did I make this dot thick enough? Is it supposed to be this size, that size? You know, I'm used to layering it on in a certain way, and it's completely different. So I have to hope, hence the burn-in period and test stream, that I've got everything set up properly here. Not made easier by the fact that... that back up so I can see chat again. Trying to figure out how to lay out all my windows now is another problem. One less monitor, because at this point, this rig could draw so much power, it could shut down my UPS from overload if I actually had all of my monitors plugged in and used. So I am back to 2, and one of them is only a 1080. On the upside, one of the improvements I've made is they're all off the flippin' D port connector finally. So I will no longer suffer the indignity of, oh, you turned off this monitor. Well, I'm going to move around all of your windows. Because that's what Windows does when it doesn't see a D port monitor on anymore. It's like, yep, okay, I'm just going to shut down and move everything around. Which is a little bit of a problem if you happen to, you know, either accidentally turn off a monitor or you turn off one monitor. You try to work with one monitor and then you turn it off, and now all that from now on, the window will come up on the other display. So you're constantly in a tug of war with Windows about where you want your stuff. Now I'm running everything out of HDMI, and I have to think, okay, do I really want it there? It's going to live there permanently from now on. I can still clear it out easily enough, but everyone says you've got such a amazing cave to live in. This is the reality of living down here, ladies and gentlemen. You dig through a wall. Yeah, there's another cave, all right. You got a 50-50 chance of it being flooded, though. But the worst part is I'm only down around 545, so I'm not even anywhere near diamond level to try to go look for diamonds that might be hiding out underneath water. Let's see if we can get a bit of... I have no idea what I'm... I was about to say I have no idea what I'm using copper for, but I just had an idea. Darn it. Okay. Well, the good news is I'm going to be winding up going down with more coal than I came... going back up with more coal than I came down with, but... it wasn't really the plan. Plan was to ladder straight down, Farrell, and you have instead found yourself in a cave. Arrow. Trying to think of what else have I been dealing with Windows 11 so far. Weird Windows setups. Microsoft has seriously developed a ridiculous fetish for you must have all your files grouped at all times, which is beyond annoying. I want my files sorted in the way I want them sorted. I do not need them grouped up. I do not need to collapse groups. I can just simply move between the groups by pressing a letter on my keyboard. I don't want this stuff. Let me get rid of it. And previous versions of Windows, it was dirt simple to turn that off. The taskbar is another one that's become a bit of a jumble of fun. Because you have your items that go in the notification tray. And you could say, okay, I want to see everything, or I want to see just specific things. Well, now it's like, well, you can't just say I want to see everything by default. And then just, you know, that way, nice and easily get everything set up. And then go through once everything's in there and say, okay, I'm going to cherry pick now what I see. Oh. Still default to my my pre-combat update stuff. It's a bad habit. I got to get out of that. All right, so yeah, you've got that. There's other little things that I'm dealing with. I'd kind of like to be able to go back to doing setting changes and have multiple windows open while I'm adjusting settings instead of, well, no, you've gone to this other setting window, so it's not going to completely override the one that you were just working in, and you've just lost all of your stuff in there. Not cool. Multiple monitor resolution support, if you've got monitors with 2 different resolutions, is more painful. Because, sure, you can get them lined up where you need them to be and everything, but you can't... It accelerates. So if I go up, in this case, my secondary monitor is up above this one. And you're see my mouse cursor's over here. If I go over here, it's fine. Because that's where the edge of the monitor is. Since I'm running 4K below and 1080p up above that you can't see. But if I go over here and go up, Windows helpfully cuts me over to the monitor. But then when I go back down, it doesn't remember where it was and puts me down way over here. So you kind of move around and then suddenly things, like you find that your cursor is no longer on one side of the monitor, it's way over here and you've got to move the mouse around because now you're outside of where you're actively trying to work and off the mouse pad. It is a bit trickier. So we've got lava we could take advantage of down there. Can I interest you in a bit of... I do have to remember I've also got water and lava on me, so I could very easily just do some... Failed that jump. Very easily do some water bridging to get down. Or really just knock a hole anywhere because there's definitely water up above me. Oh boy. What do we got? Some skull catalyst down there. Looks like some more possibly down along that edge. I am absolutely not going to find my way back up out of here. I'm probably going to wind up having to drill a separate ladder to get back up. Got me before I could get you. Oh, he got away. Well, that was just stupid of me. I deserve that. Come on. There's lava right behind you, you silly dude. Thank you, zombie. I mean, this thing is definitely going to work well for the sword that I've got here is going to work well for zombies socially spawning. I mean, better because the only thing I could make that do to make that better would have been if I'd gotten smite on it. So unlucky. It's another pretty cave. This is why I'm not worried about seeing spoilers underneath my own cave at this point on the free camera. Because I can guarantee you, even though I know there are mine shafts down here, it's going to take me weeks to find them. Everything is a convoluted trip around this cave. There's no simple go down, in, out, boom, done. It is, okay, you're going down here and you're going on an adventure. You'll be back in about 5 hours. The full inventory. A couple stories to tell. Maybe you'll die. I can't even... I'm getting a little annoyed at the pauses I'm hearing out of, whatchamacallit, but I have to keep in mind this Chrome trying to run. I mean, it shouldn't be having any resource shortages, because, I mean, 64 gigs of RAM and a 16-core CPU really should not be presenting any problems. I ran it through, just so you can see some of the specs I've got on the screen there, I think. Yeah, there it is. This is the Ryzen 9. The thing about that is I threw it through Time Spy last night and easily beat the score on the old gaming rig by 2,000 plus. Oh, hi guys. Let's not engage it down there. Yeah, we got a bunch of you coming. All right. Company's coming for dinner. We'll find ourselves a nice little elevated perch. Yeah, I can deal with you. Nope. Come on. Saw you walking around. Walked into cover, you annoying little. We got the one further back. There we go. And then you have a friend over here that I didn't even see. Oh, come on. And the creeper spawns in front of me, or comes out of nowhere. Alright, I see how it is. You're just trying to punk me over here, aren't you? One little hiss, hiss, boom, and away I go. I need to start keeping the shield out when I get XP, just so I can heal up the pick a little bit. One less thing I have to worry about doing when I venture back to the surface. Gentlemen, behold! Coal! I will say this about the Terralith generation. It, oh, God, again. Okay. I should have thought to, I really should just brought more wood down with me, period, and just carried a stack of doors at this point. Yep, because that'll be... It's like chance cubes, the vanilla version of chance cubes down here. Pick a block, and if you destroy it, do you get a surprise? No. Okay, that's a natural opening into the water cave. That's actually a bit handier. I mean, just because it's that big. Good God, that is... I mean, you see a little bit before you get in the water, and you get the, lose your effect of vision, but that's... Okay. Yeah, I'm at a loss on how I was gonna say how I'm gonna contain this thing, but how to make the best use of it. Let's got some of you guys hanging out there. Down to 28 arrows, which is not a lot, but yeah, picked up 2 more bows. Yay. I'm just going to give you guys a wide berth for now. Let's take a look over here. I should need a few less torches to deal with this area. Okay, straight down to lava, to a deep slate level there. I mean, this is a way to get down there. Where even am I? I'm 142 meters away from spawn. So I'm trying to keep in mind that I'm... I don't even care about the mine shaft. I'm not even anywhere near it at this point now. I'm more worried about the fact that at this rate, I'm going to start winding up over in Spawn Town sooner or later than anything. I don't know why everyone's having so much trouble finding iron on the server too, because it's definitely out here. Certainly around these parts, at least. The train generation is really favoring it. So I guess find mountains and lush caves and you're good for it. Come here. Good, you guys all despawn. Let's run in here while you're not around anymore. That's close enough. No, I don't need it exactly on 1, but... Do I go down there? Because I'm just looking at that, and that is just perfect for getting down there nice and quick. I mean, there's already water down there to begin with, so... Alright, Geronimo. Hi. Yeah, we won't see him again for a little while. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's gonna be a... whatchamacallit, I'm gonna have some amethyst in there for sure. That's actually natural geogeneration. Thank you for finally dying. I should take it back. Didn't last stream... Get over here, baby. Come on, you guys. Leave me alone for like 5 minutes so I can get out of storage limbo here. Alright, enough with the social spawning. My inventory's full. I've got valuable lapis on the ground. Let me pick it up, please. Oh, for the love of... Alright. Where's the next one? How'd you find somewhere dark enough to do this? I heard you. Oh, you must have been elsewhere. Alright, so I got some gold down there. That's some dark over there. Lava. Oh, hey, I found the mine shaft. Genuinely not looking for a mine shaft. Finds it anyways. Okay. Well, let me out. Want to make sure I don't get steamrolled by anything coming around. Alright. Trapped up there? I don't know. I can hear him, but I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Can I make use of that? Yes. Hey there, buddy. I'll be down there in a second. Sit tight. A little slow boat down here. Because, you know, it wouldn't do to get hit by a creeper on the way down or anything else. Alright, so we got a mine shaft that's been in the process of getting... This has been here for a while then, because fire tick was turned off a couple days after we got started. We got some shriekers down here. No ancient city yet, but I hope I don't have an ancient city under here. That's just gonna be even more problematic. All right, we're down at Y50, negative Y52, so... On one hand, it's a good spot to start thinking about where to set up mining down here. On the other hand, how much am I really going to find digging in this direction? On the other hand, this is one quick way to repair the mining tool on the go. All things considered. We just gotta lure a bunch of mobs over here to kill them off, but... Alright, let's just say... You know, I found a mine shaft. And it's actually even better because that is down at diamond level up there. So let's see if the mine shaft is giving me anything interesting to work with. And the downside is I'm going to have to get past you to get over there. Alright, I get it. You're a sniper. You're better than me. Can we move on? Alright, how to get up to you. Assuming that there is even anything to get up to. Well, I guess what I could always do, carrying him around anyways. Quicker than standing around here at this point. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Let's not move the cart. Not exactly the best find, but I'll take a name tag for certain. Some more coal. Torch berries, which I've already got a thing upstairs for. Some powered rail. It's not bad, but... put that down as a cart, so I know I need to come back down and unload that later to get the rest of the junk. Though that said, the generation down here does look a bit sparse, shall we say. Okay, I take it back. We've gone from sparse to non... Ooh! I take it back, I take back. Yes, this was absolutely worth a trip. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Inventory full, right. Flint. You can live without the flint. Scattered vein? No. Darn. Alright, so with my whopping Fortune 1, it's 4 diamonds, which is better than the none I have currently upstairs. So, a bum fortress, but I guess it's kind of almost my thing at this point. I keep finding terrain that has been... terrain features that have been interrupted. I've got another fortress that doesn't have any back end to it. We've got a mine shaft that doesn't have anything to it. We keep getting underground... keep getting underground generation for... no. We keep getting interrupted because of underground generation. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Not going there. But we are down at diamond level. Alright. Let's... pick a spot and see what we can find. Let's see. It has been forever since I've had to deal with that. So let's see. Because I've completely forgotten about it. Diamond level on Minecraft. Because now it's no longer the oldie fun times. 58 to 59. Generally recommended. Which, well, we're right here. Top of the bedrock level. It probably would not be a bad idea to actually consider heading back around and seeing if I can try to come up underneath the site marker. Or thereabouts, that is, because I know that site marker is not 100% exact. Actually, what I might be able to do is find my bookmark and turn that on. So looking at 528 negative that. So the bookmark for that should be, because that I think is the, yeah, that's generally the upper level of the cave from where I've been previously. I think. Maybe. Don't know. We'll find out. Because that's site 1 there. And all of this is probably water caverns I'd be digging through. I think if I can at least get myself under the, underneath where generally underneath the base would be. Then go all the way back up to the top, assuming I can even find my way there. Then maybe I'll... I could also luck out and actually find some more nice and shinies, but... Do I want to go for these, or do I want to hold out and see if I can get a fortune pick? A better fortune pick. Because that's at least 4. Wow, that's a big one. That's a full 8. Oh. Yep. Okay. Decision. The return on investment I'm going to get if I go after this, the fortune one's not great. I really do need a fortune 3. I haven't been to spawn yet to know if we've got any of the villagers trade up for toolsmith. So I might be able to do something with that if we do have something up there. I've got enough to make another diamond pick. So even if I if I enchant another diamond pick and I just come up with another efficiency fortune pick, then that's great. I'll just roll it in and we'll be good to go. Even a fortune 1 still improves my odds. So yeah, I think we're gonna take a trade up here. Let's collect some of this deep slate that I've been mining up. And then we're gonna bookmark this. Because that's a lot of them. I shall be back for you soon, bright and shinies. Hey, Lodi, it is going completely off the rails because I have just been, I've basically just been the dog from up to this point. Now, let me go down to diamond level. Let me dig a ladder straight down. So I know I can just go straight down to diamond level and start going hog on finding diamonds so I can get into some diamond armor. And all I've managed to do is just get myself completely turned around, off track, and, well, now I'm back on the trail of diamonds. But now I don't have a quick way to get out of the mine. In fact, at this point, the path back is so convoluted, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to know it at all. My sense of direction finding is absolutely thrown into chaos by being down in the in these waterlogged caves. Especially since it doesn't help that I'm probably going to have to dig up through a water lake at some point to get back up. Remember to come back down here to get the redstone as well, because that's good for at least some passing XP to keep the pick in shape. Okay, so Site 1 bookmark is in the base, I think. I'm trying to remember where exactly I made it, so... I'd say let's just see what we can do climbing up. We're not going to get all the way up, that's for darn sure. Because I definitely do not have enough to get all the way up to the surface in terms of pre-made ladders. I'll just be happy to get somewhere I can recognize. So honestly, I can't see it on this view, but that up there looks like some sort of giant geode formation. That would be useful to potentially look at. So I bet there is... No, no, stay up on top of the ladder. I need to just swap out stacks here. I'm willing to bet that's a pretty good sized geode. Hello, is there a way out up here? Anybody? I mean, I know there's a cave. I love this. How, with everything I've got going on for caves under here, how am I managing to so far now avoid everything going up through here? No gravel, no water, no lava lakes. Not digging into anything that's giant open space full of death. I mean, I know I bypassed a lot of stuff on the way down here with the waterfalls I took. Come on. Give me a breakthrough here. Aha! Breakthrough. It's got water running through it, which is not encouraging, but... Alright, we're at the top of the deep slate layer. There's definitely stuff up there waiting to come after me if I surface through that. Come here, guys. hear anything more. I've got light over there and light up there and torches through here. Okay, that suggests I've been out this way. I just haven't lit in this general area. I was hoping to have the creeper take him out. Now, let's not get exploded anywhere around here. You're kidding me. Okay, so now I'm down at... Yep. So this was the reason why I was seeing this earlier, and I hadn't lit it up. But I'd still found the other archaeology location over there of interest, and now I've managed to dig all the way back up to it. Okay, before I get lost again, and forget how to get back down to the diamonds, let's take care of a little preventative lighting. Oh, you got a expensive bow. Come here, Papa one. Where'd you come from? Dang it. Come here. That was a wonderful time to run out of torches. Alright. Good time to refuel the, bow, though. Alright, you. Two of you over there. Let's not... Discretion is the better part of valor on that one, I think. Time being, at least. Unless I can... Come on. Come on, hit each other. You know you wanna. Really? Less than ideal circumstances here. Wondering if I lost a helmet or something. Because that was doing a little more damage than I was expecting. Okay, enough with the social spawning. Thank you. Good grief. I'm just all over the place. Give a guy some time to eat, you know? Carrot. Alright, Carrot, my inventory is completely effed at this point. Let's see what we can do with... I can survive without that much. kind of in an area ideal for torch density, so let's do that. Throw away the rest of that cobble. Finish up that piece. Now we're good for that for a little while. Okay, let's not wake the zombies. And the great news is this kind of cave seems to almost naturally light itself. Just from the amount of natural light that's already in there, but also making this incredibly harder to actually find where the down direction is. Where I came up on my ladders. Hey. Hey, come here. No. Bad skull. Oh, but the... Come on. Enough with the zombie spawns. So many zombies. Go away. Alright, this is the way down because I came out at the water level and said, oh my god. Sure enough, I come up in water. How am I hearing more skeletons and... I was just up there clearing. How is there more? No, 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 no. No, no, no. We're done. That's it. Enough mob spawning. Get me to the surface. That's all I want. All I need to do is just get to the surface. Not deal with more skeletons with enchanted bows. Yeah, 'cause that's not an area I've been over there yet. I'm seeing light, but it's like, nope, haven't been there yet. There's some lapis over there, of course. Shiny object. Squirrel. I mean, I might as well, after all. It's helping cut down the spawns in the area. Eventually. More. I don't know why I'm worried about getting lapis. I've got like half a stack sitting up there still. Even after all the enchantment I was doing. Let's not throw the sword. The hilarious thing, I've even got my keys mapped to try to prevent that. And I'm still managing to do that. Okay, that's a shrieker down there. Hello. Let's just keep you lit-ish. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to go back over to go back down the hole. Finish drilling it up and find that more stuff has spawned. Come on. Practically disappeared when he when I got him there. It's like, wait a minute, where'd he go? Okay, that's the elevator up out of here. Oh my. Enough is enough, Minecraft. Let me out. What out? Let me out. The downside of that knockback sword is having to deal with skeletons is a lot harder. Since I can't just run in and melee them and get off another sword swipe. I'm not doing myself any favors with that, but... Oh, so close yet so far. So I'm looking at that skeleton is back over there. Alright, now I gotta try to find the way down again. It's gonna be even harder because now it's even more lit up. So I had... That's the way to get back up. Was to that. That's what I think I was trying to tell myself. Then we had all of this. This is where... Nope, this wasn't where I was having that fight. Now, where did you come from? Good grief. Well, I'm certainly gonna have the zombie flesh trade locked up here in a moment. I just want to go to the surface. Not fill my inventory yet again. The inventory is full. And this is not Space Engineers. I actually care about that. Okay. There is a down area. Not over there. Down area with flowing water. Flowing water. Flowing water is what I'm trying to hear. Was it... No, it wasn't that. Oh, good lord, I'm full of iron now, too. Alright, clay. I can live without clay. You know, there's a time, 4 or 5 years ago, I would have killed myself for saying that. No, you need the clay. You can't find it anywhere. Okay, well, at least this time I've seen where they're coming from. How'd you get a double strike in? I'm not gonna be able to seal that off perfectly, but limit spawns at least. let's not fall down that direction, shall we? That would kind of ruin the day. It's not that hole. It's not this hole, because it had running water in it. Running water, running water. Not that hole. Oh, darn you, bright and shinies. You distracted me long enough. Now I am completely lost in here. Waterfall going into the crevice that led to the ladder. Yeah. That's just it. The waterfall that led into the crevice, but this one is the one out of... Right, that's the one out of here, but that's also the one back to here. Alright, let's get this dealt with before I completely lose my mind. It's 2 blocks away from breaking through there. And even then, not into that, but into a little... into the cave I just disposed of the clay balls in. Okay. Here's my down ladder over there. And this should be the up ladder. Probably. All right. And get all the way back to where I originally had. Okay, so we need to be down at this level then. Okay. We're closer to the top. And if I remember right... Nope, I do not remember right. But we are heading up-ish. And I might as well stop stuff from spawning on my head. So, yeah, I guess we got that going. I mean, the key thing is, at least when I need to go back to the diamonds, I'm going to know exactly where they are. Any room for... No, I'm packed full of coal. No more coal, Farrell. Get home. Your inventory is beyond full. It is stretched to capacity. The concept of free space has ceased to be. Aha, here we go. You know what the hilarious thing about this is? After all of that digging down... Like, it's over here, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. It's right here. All that digging down just to go down that far. And then somehow that whole adventure led down to diamond level. No, I'm not going to go down there. Let's get the inventory unloaded first before I even think about setting foot back down there. Alright. The lapis I had to move over to... Oh, I'm gonna have to move it to the go chest. It's raining outside. coal, iron. Just go in there for now. Just put the skeleton stuff in there. Do I have any storage for anything? That, but not anything else. It's the first cobbled deep slate I've actually got in inventory. I have no room for it in the chest storage. In fact, I have no storage for it anywhere, apparently. Overflow! Never have too much overflow. And let's bring down some more birch with us, because I'm going to need more ladders, because I used them all up in weird places. So diamond is down there. Not too far away from the cart that we've got to go back to get anyways. You are going to have to go in here after I move something. Fine. Get rid of that. Now to see if I can put down ladders while going down, which is always fun. Okay, that would have been a smart thing to do. As soon as I got down here, not go anywhere, but just keep going. Ow. Okay. Or I could watch where I'm digging. I barely... I feel like I've barely gotten anywhere. Just that these are so flippin' extensive lakes down here that every new layer you cut to, it's like, no, I'm pretty sure I've been down there. Come on, let's... if I can get this done, at least I'll have an easier way to get down than doing all the swimming. That's not what I wanted to do, game, and you know it. Or that. Come on. Sometimes I think the hitboxes on ladders are just a little on the big side. Seems a little crazy that you can manage to hit the ladders in just that right way to do that. And I'm probably sure that's just me being silly in the moment. Have that kind of thought. Because the ladders have it out for me. That's what they do. They all have it out for me. Every one of them. Death to ladders! No. That's just begging for a Mystery Science Theater 3000 coily moment there. Okay, you're going down to Blackstone. At least get a part of the way down there, hopefully. At least on the upside, anywhere I go should be relatively safe. He says as he finds a section of cave that he hasn't managed to get in before. Okay, I've been up on that side. I think that's where we were having all the fun. So actually this is a good thing, because now I can get over here and maybe stop some of the spawns that were driving us crazy. The caves, they never end. They just keep going and going and going on and on and on. Sarah, if you're running a Terralith for mod generation and you want to know where to get iron from, oh yeah, you just seriously look for these caves because it is everywhere. Doesn't seem to even matter what level you're on, honestly. They're not exactly the run of they're not exactly runs of iron veins or anything, but they're definitely out here. Quite a bit of it. There's some iron back here. Okay, there's nothing. Right, that's the ladder we came down in. So the good news is, down below here, we should break out right away. Okay, so we're on the ridge up above that. Well, I'm not going to have any problems finding Skull Catalyst anywhere around, or Shriekers, or any of that. Let's let Mr. Skeleton go on his merry way. I know I'm going wandering off again on my own. Which I should not be doing, but I am. Because it almost kind of looked like... Well, for one, I'm lucking out because the spawning in the area seems to be friendly. Largely because it's going to be all deep dark over here. But what I'm wondering is if that's an ancient city down there. I can't really tell if it's just a pillar that's been corrupted or if it's legit the real deal. Yeah, that's... Can we not engage the mobs in close proximity to this, please? Can I cut between that without setting off either of those? I think I might be better going around the side. more, not from the mob generation that just spawned in right in front of me. Alright, so I'm not going to get around that way, per se. Very easily. Not without taking a lot of hits. Bow and arrow, 8. Alright, let's try to do this. As efficiently as I can here. Which includes letting the creepers go up and boom. Or I guess I could sword them. Poke with sticks. I don't think ancient villages should be spawning that close together, but I honestly can't tell because of the Terralith generation. It could be playing very hob with that. Yeah, I can kick back too, you. I mean, as far as spawn goes, we're not anywhere. We're not near it. Oh, hi, creepers. That problem dealt with itself nicely. Hit the creeper so hard he was knocked senseless there for a moment. Yeah, I think that's just a pillar, but it looks like it breaks out in a big underground cavern there too, though. Thought mobs weren't supposed to be set off the sensors. There's 3 of them that just lit up all right in a row there. Oh, all right, they're kind of out in the open. Dang it. No, I don't have a brewing potion. I would love to catch him and use them, but I can't cure him. Oh, for the love of... Find some diamonds? You guys just want to keep blowing up around them. Go away. Do not want. Please remove me from your newsletter. Unsubscribe. Thank you. I'm going to grab these while I'm here. They're just not in a spot I'm expecting to come back. I think... I can't tell if that's natural generation or not. Okay, nothing within range at least to set it off. It just looks weird, that pillar right there. And that pillar there, and then there's those pillars there, so I don't think it's an ancient city, but it just... That one there kind of has me freaked out quite a bit. Some Lapis up in the ceiling. Can I get that guy without putting myself in risk? 4 arrows. I didn't see anything. Come back up. Oh, huh. All right, hang on. Let me get the... On doing further exploration underground, I've run across yet another strange, unusual structure. This one, oddly enough, appearing to be completely waterlogged, though for what purpose, I can't quite say. It has taken many resources to actually get down to this point, and I'm not sure it is exactly safe to go within. Whether this is some sort of anomalous structure or simply with the bad luck of being parked underneath a lake, I'm beginning to lean more towards it being parked under a lake. Really more of a sign of particularly bad engineering, or perhaps maybe the lake above, the seabed of it or the floor of it degraded over time. The area itself seems to be trapped in a pocket of anomalous activity as well. The various well, I haven't quite come up with a name for them yet or classified them as an MCP anomaly, but the anomalous behaviors that they do exhibit certainly warrant further investigation. As for the structure itself, it appears to be some sort of mining outpost almost, it looks like. Resources contained within, and what looks like storage chests also within. Problem then, though, is how to safely explore this structure. Fortunately, the functions of SCP-5000 have largely degraded and will not help me here. Nor does it appear that there are any storage useful acquisitions to be made in terms of finding a way to breathe within. But the building does seem to be home to a variety of tropical fish. Alright. Just need to kind of record that for video purposes. Yeah, let's see if we can just scoop and run. Figure it out on the way out. Should all pretty much be going up to the top anyway, so let's see what we got. There's at least one piece of equipment there is diamond. Helmet with aqua affinity? I would not say no to that. It's tricky to explore that because it is completely underwater, but there's definitely some good stuff in there. At least the Protection 2 Smite 2 book is good. There might have been one diamond at least, because I think I only had 4 before. There's a bed under here. Let's see. I'm trying to think like if I could find a way to clear an air pocket in there. Ladders won't work because those will get waterlogged. Sign might work. Ooh, shield's about to go too. Don't have any. Well, I was gonna say I don't have any wood, but there's wood right in front of me. We just don't want to really. I don't think I want to try to take that just yet. Copper, iron, good amount of it. A ton of glowberries. Iron pick. That's about it. And some books. So we could get in under it, but then in there it's still just as flooded, so... Yeah, we're not getting out through that. Tricky. It'd be easier to tackle that if I had a sponge or two. The irony of that, given that the amount of ocean temples that exist on this server right now in this seed should not be a problem as far as being able to get sponges. Looks like we're okay from the back end here as far as sensors go. And really, we can just dig right out of here if we have to. That was just fence chests up there. That was a Power 3 book. Make a Power 4 bow out of that. Don't really see anything... Aha, here we go. There's a... That helps. There is... You. Grab it, sort it out later. Got my fish, and... That's about it. You know, let's put a little light in the situation here. Yeah, that looks like that's pretty much it. It's a neat little structure. It'd be nice to be able to empty it out, but as far as getting it completely emptied out, that would take a fair bit of effort. Mind you, it's going to take a fair bit of effort to empty this thing out. What do we actually have here? Let's get more mossy carpet. That we can live without. Alright, we've got a Protection 2, Smite 2 book. We've got an Aqua Affinity helmet, which is definite keep. Punch 1 on a bow, which I could live with. A bunch of barrels, which means we could get fishermen. Unbreaking 3 leggings. Mine are currently not enchanted, so let's just go ahead and throw those on. And... a little bit of a waste, but I need to save the inventory space more than anything. Iron sword I can live without. Glowberries I'll happily take a bunch back. That will take back. That. Mob drop. The arrows we definitely want. That we need to keep. Crafting table. It's a decent iron pickaxe. cobble deep slate because it's a resource. That. Okay, so there's 2 picks in there. That's actually not a bad iron pickaxe, too. Iron and copper. And I might be able to luck out a little bit. I know it's not going to be perfect, but maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe for once I'll have picked up just enough. No, we haven't. I'm breaking 2, efficiency 2, golden shovel, some raw gold, fish. 31 paper is actually pretty decent. It's not that we won't have to worry about doing sugarcane for. Moss I can find on the surface. And if not in any number of caves, so the gold's a bit more valuable. And 1 piece of iron that I don't get is not going to kill me. Actually, I want the bones because I'm working with white concrete outside, so that will come in handy. Maybe you can keep the chest and I'll take that. And I've now left no room in my inventory for the crafting table either, so that's fine. Just so I know I've got storage down here I'm going to have to come back for. Alright, let's see if we can head out of here in a manner that's not going to get me killed. Shouldn't be too bad. I still have 24 ladders. I probably could have left the ladders behind, but... flooded structure, some sort of I'm trying to think how I can play that one up as an anomaly. There is already something that has happened on the server that is absolutely getting turned into an anomaly too, that I'm going to be prepping off camera. The plans have been laid. Okay, you are right here. Alright, I need to stop going on the exploration runs. Just need to get lighting done and then move on. Oh yeah, tempt me with your glowing. Yeah, I see how it is. I've only got 8 more torches as it is, so... let's see if we can make the most of them. Guess I will light up a little bit over here. For inventory! Yoink. Yoink. I'm missing my timings here on the swings. There we go. All right, now do I remember where I came down from? No, of course not. That'd be too easy. We're dealing with all this stuff spawning in the area. I believe we'd come down over here. As I said, this is a way to bypass it. We're gonna get everything coming after me right now. Right, because I was heading over this way because stuff was spawning. Because that's the way down and the way up is elsewhere. All right. All right, ladders. That is the ladder down. That's the ladder up. That's the zombie that just tracked me through thick and thin. No, we've got a slime chunk down here? I don't know where it is, but... Okay, apparently the workshop's in a slime chunk. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. I mean... I see you running around, zombie. Where are you going? Decide to walk completely around. Okay, good to know we got a zombie chunk down there. Or a, whatchamacallit. That's the way down. No, that's the way up, not the way down. The way down is over there. So that's the way up, and then we're looking for the stairwell that I made coming down. You'd think I'd just have to look up and try to find it. You'd think I would have done something smart, like bookmark the top of the stairs. It wasn't that big of a fall. We do have a open geode right up there. Help me out here, chat. So that's the way down. That's the way up, the manual way. Where did I pop down here with the ladder? Or was it in the water flow? Can't remember if it was or not. So it was. There we are. That's our hole. All right. Okay. So now that we know we're here, how do I get back down to that diamond level from here? We'd have to go right through. That's not too bad, I guess. I can just come back with some dirt and fill myself in pretty quickly here. Or just drill a hole straight down through it. Until I run out of blocks. we turn off? Yeah. Staring down the barrels of a 4 and 5 is not exactly conducive to knowing what I'm digging into. Granted, not considering I don't have torches to help me out either. It doesn't inspire much confidence in this method. That's a deep slate layer, though. Let's see. Leave myself. I have just enough to do this. I've picked up something along the way that I should be dropping. What have I done? Keep that. Toss the that. Alright, so at least as far as ladders go, that's as far as we can get down on that. Because, of course, I left the crafting bench that I would need to make more over in the... whatchamacallit. Let's go make another one. Just be playing the Minecraft juggling game. Convert you to sticks. Come on, brain. Catch up. There we go. Definitely some lava in the area too, which is not exactly inspiring confidence. Last thing I want is to... Actually, I shouldn't have to worry about the ladders going up. They shouldn't catch fire at this point. Just that this would kind of be undone pretty quickly if I managed to dig down into a lava lake. At least it's going to be easier to get back down here now that I've got the ladder at least down to that little lake there. There are far worse places I could have ended up going down that way, and like right into a big giant open hole. Like a really big giant open hole. Another 100, like if another 50 blocks in that direction or that direction, I would have definitely been impaling myself on a stalactite. Sorry, stalagmite. That's 30, negative 36, 37. Not hearing the lava anymore, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna laugh if I come right down on another deposit of diamonds. Okay, 5 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at Y50, and actually, we're not that far off. I can see it right on... Going back over... Oh, it's something else I gotta check while I'm thinking about it. Let's make sure I've got everything set up right here. Yeah, chat mic, speaker should be good. The settings should still be good because they should have gotten copied over when I copied the instance, but you never know. We're right down at 58.59. Okay. So now I can just dig back over and join it with the other tunnel. A little further. Oh, tempt me, thus thou, with more shinies. I may just be running a bunch of lapis over to spawn at this point. Let's see if this looks like I'm on the right axis or not. I can't tell. The reticle is too big. Can I have my cave maps, please? No? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it looks closely lined up. Close enough, I think. Want to collect the redstone. 7 times 9, it's going to get me 63, a full stack, so I can't do that by getting rid of copper. Iron's the same, but I'll go up to 2 stacks of that if I try to unpack it. I'm going to drop the bucket. The lapis will just have to, or the redstone will just have to stay there. Yeah, it might be off by a block here. Not the end of the world. Not trying to be a precision miner here. Yeah, actually, no, I was dead on. Alright, alright. Yeah, I'm not going to try to take down the ladders on that. We're down where we need to be at this point. I can come back through once I've got the pick straightened out and the inventory situation straightened out. And again, I need these resources, so yeah. All right. That's not too bad. Just a little hop up. And I could still branch mine out of here to get that. And we have the added advantage of basically coming right back up in our backyard. Yeah, I just got to hold the keyboard up, pointing up for an interminable amount of time. Bubble column elevator. I gotta get a bubble elevator in here. It'll actually be easy because I'm going right through a lake anyways. Are we there yet? Hey, no, thanks for the raid. What were you playing tonight? I mean, it's oh, brain Tuesday. Derp. It's ladies' night. I forgot. Oh, all right. This is a mess. It's a good mess. It's a welcome mess, but the storage system is already pushed to its brink. It's telling me I need to start working on actually building something, so that I'm not sitting here with my inventory. I didn't put coal on that. I put down a furnace and didn't put a coal. What kind of madness is this? I always put down a furnace for coal. It's cheap storage for coal. It's a one stack chest, effectively. All right, so yeah, resources. I don't think I have to worry too much more about those. Actually, redstone we're in good shape too. Can free up some inventory slot by doing that. Let's grab the 4 diamonds. Oh, actually, we had more diamonds than I thought. Oh. It's not a bad helmet. It does need a lot of enchants on it, but we've already got a protot. I have a protot to the book to go put it at FTT. Speaking in tongues now. Got something I can put on it to enchant. That's what I'm trying to say. We also... Oof. That is a lot. Now, the power book could go on the bow. I can probably even just do that right now, honestly, because... Yeah, 7 levels for a power 4 Unbreaking 2 book. It's not bad. I almost want to see if I can enchant something else on top of that book, though. Do a previous combining enchant on it and see what else we can do. We've got a punch 1 that I could put on it. Prot 2 could go on the helmet. Then we've got the enchanted picks, which... Got an efficiency 2, efficiency 2. We could wind up with an efficiency 4 and breaking 3 pickaxe, just a utility axe. We'll hold on to that for a maybe down the road when I'm completely flush with levels kind of thing. And he says. Also, check something. Fix that. Another one of those things that I just noticed. I don't have timestamps turned on. Okay. That will help. How much iron do I have sitting around now? The irony of this is... Get it? Irony? Was I was watching them stream the other night. Top and CJ were streaming, and they were just sitting there parked at the zombie spawner trying to wait for the slow trickle of iron that it gave them to come out of it. And I mean, really, you're almost kind of better off just going through and going out wandering, it seems. Train generation certainly seems to favor it. Let's see. We've got... Jeez, 31 string over. We've got a full stack of bones already, and I don't even have a skeleton grinder or anything. All right, let's grab the other thing I think I saw was, let's get that and that. Because those are properly mob spawn items for mob drops. And drop. Oh, I do have leather, so I could make some paper or some books, but I'm sitting on 19 of them. I should be fine. So it'll come down to levels that I'll need for that. Just trying to stall for time here to see if I can fill up anything here. So much iron. I could probably start making things out of iron at this point. There's a pair of pants that came back. Yeah, that's healed though. Heading over to spawn, I don't need that. Trying to plan ahead for a trip to spawn. Wow, I have completely... Yep, I think it's official. I have definitely outclassed and outgrown my inventory space. Crud. Okay, let's see what we can do. If anyone saw it previously, I fixed the, whatchamacallit. I had the farm set up in such a way that this was never going to fully grow. Because I had the torch right above it. I dared to have a torch above it. I don't know why I'm bothering to grab plants and food, because I actually am... Oh, I know I was grabbing it. It was the villager trades. We've got villagers who will trade those. And the wheat. And the wheat. Not so much the glow berries, which I should probably pull out of here and just chuck those in there. But, you know, everything else. Let's see. And I've got the diamonds with me. Lapis for enchanting. The books will definitely visit the zombie spawner. I should really... put that shield away for the moment and get myself a new one. It's not like I'm hurting for the iron for it. Because I could go for an enchantment on the shield for mending. Just as an option. You know, I think I kind of want to be sinking my levels into iron armor. Or not iron, my diamond gear. It's what I've got. Ooh, yeah, it's getting low. What I've got is working barely. We'll do that. If we can get one mending book, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I can pop over to spawn, raid that up while I'm in there doing trading. Let the farms regenerate. And that will probably be the end of today's resource run. The good news is it seems like everything is holding up okay. He says as he hasn't looked at his hardware temps. Temperatures stable at 134 currently. We've peaked at 167 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, toasty. That's at the CPU. Die level's about 8-9 degrees cooler. I have a motherboard temp in here somewhere. Show me the motherboard temps. Oh, great guru. Let's see. And again, I'm not overvolting anything right now. So the drive temperatures are holding stable. That's good because that's NVMe at the motherboard. So as long as we're holding temperatures well. I'm not seeing anything for sensor on the motherboard temp. Certainly the CPU temps are all there. It's actually gone down a little bit too, but there's the max at 167. Keeping in mind that that's been since I've had this system up and running, so voltages are, yeah, they're going all over the place, but they're managing themselves. I'm okay with a smart overclock. That's a little on the high side, maybe. Flirting with 1.5, not great, but this is literally the system maintaining itself, so... Oh, there we go, motherboard temp. Right there, 104. It's a bit toasty down on the ground. It's getting moved up off the ground, because when I did the clean out, I had to go into the old gaming rig to pull out the... whatchamacallits. To pull out its video card, because that's what's in this machine now. So that naturally required setting up, pulling it over and whatnot, opening up the old machine, and the old machine, which had only been moved to the ground about a year ago, definitely has suffered greatly down there, despite regularly vacuuming it. It was kind of like the joke about Richard Hammond's car and the McCaddy Caddy, and they're going through the desert, and the bush mechanic joking with him that he'd taken a liter of sand out of the carburetor or something, and joking with him to take it a little easier with him. Alright, Spawn Town. I really should have actually brought iron with me. I could just drop off and drop beep poo. I should speak now. Yes, they should speak well. It's getting late. I could have dropped off a stack of iron just to make that available for community efforts. Alright, so top. I left you the stuff out here, but it's not in there, so I don't have anyone set up the trade for that just yet. We still only got 2 spares. Trying to remember which one's which. The grindstone, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's nighttime. Me without a bed. How embarrassing. Wondering why all of a sudden it just went quiet there. It's like, and then nothing. You guys are going to bed early. I mean, the funny thing is I could probably just put this off the roof. Just hang it from the roof. I wonder if any one of them could reach, because I don't want to put it on the ground. It's a tight space in here is the problem. Can I do that? And will one of you express interest in trying to get to that? No? Alright, I'm gonna have to go in there. Guess it's too far up on the hill to make it worth it. Well, at least... Aha, there we go. We got one of them. Alright, you will buy coal. We will also sell an iron axe, which is not a great trade, but... it's one I could try to bring in later. And then I think it's the smithing table. That's the other one that we're going to want to use. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do there, so... no. Try and trick me to let you out. Nope, 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 nope. We don't play that game. There. Gentlemen, could one of you please find the spare table? So I think there's another spare one. Yeah. right? Buddy, come on. You know, can you... Yes, yes, you have a bed spinning around on it. That's lovely. Come on, it's like right over there. Go. Go see the new thing. There we go. All right. So toolsmith and weaponsmith. I think what we want is an armorer. So actually, yeah, we want a toolsmith and we want the armorer. So what we want are these two. We're gonna put... Are you a cat? Get off. There. Swap your trades around, please, gentlemen, and I will be glad to see what we can do with you to help you out. Look, it's okay. I brought you more tools to play with. Over here. Come on, guys. No, you already have a profession. You're good. There we go. All right. Armorer novice. We could start leveling him up, and then his buddy, the toolsmith. All right. That just means I need to find... Probably be a lot easier if I just went in there and traded, but not enough. You will also take the potatoes. And nothing else. You will park yourself in the most annoying spot possible. And carrots. 7 of them. All right, let's see what we can do to advance. Do that. All right. Yeah, I don't think we need that many stone pickaxes. And away they went, never to be seen again. See if I can level these guys up at least a little bit. Also, I really need someone to explain me how... Actually, no, wait a minute. I don't remember how you get in. You've got to go through here to here. It's kind of weird how you get into this farm. Come here, precious spuds. Microsoft Farming Simulator, Minecraft Edition. Alright, that's one down. The wheat trade usually isn't quite as lucrative. I'll grab that one last. Oh, for a feeks. A feeks. As soon as I figure out how I'm going to do that with just dirt. Well, at least get that. I'm sure there's a hoe around here somewhere. I don't mean you villagers. I mean, we all know what they'll do for emeralds, but... only reason I don't like doing carpeted entrances into a farm unless you've got a spot set away that you can, off to the side, that you can get in without dropping directly on farm tile. Should be a hoe in the community chest somewhere. The annoying thing is you've got to walk all the way around to get to it. So I don't think it's going to be within... Let's see. We have a hoe. There is a hoe. It's also rain. Here comes the rain again, rushing through my head like a memory. I have my inventory full of seeds at this point. Wish I'd managed to run across some nether wart at this point. It's disappointing that that nether fortress doesn't have the required generation on it. Okay, are we even doing anything with seeds around here? I mean, yeah, I could just dump them into the composter like crazy. It's one way to get rid of them. Yay. I mean, I like how someone at Mojang would have had to think that up. Well, what can we do to help get rid of seeds? Because we've got so many of the darn things. Someone's like, oh, maybe we could turn them into bone meal. Yeah, but you can, like, get that by just going out for that amount of bone meal. I could go out and engage, like, a handful of skeletons and walk away with more bones than that. It needs a hopper on it and a hopper under it. That's what it needs. Let's see. Is it dark? Are they asleep? Or... Nope. They're perfectly content. Alright, let's find... Okay, you're the one I want to trade with, but I want to trade with you guys first. That's right. I could also probably go out and, okay, now they're sleeping. I could probably go out and hit the, I think there's a beetroot farm around somewhere. I swear there's one. I forgot we've got one of them down here to trade that, and I've got some beetroot seeds, I think, still. Or at least some beetroot. Not exactly my jam for Minecraft foods, the beetroot. Kinda has a storage limitation problem. Alright. You are traded out. 21 emeralds. You know, wherever our librarian is, that will at least get one vending book that I want. Try to keep trading him up. And I'd almost be better off bringing him coal. No, you're not the one I want. You are the one I want. Alright, you should level up now. What have you brought us now for our trade? Iron. guess I could take like the 4 stacks I've got sitting at home and get a bunch of emeralds out of that. We could get a village bell, which is just a ridiculous trade, especially without a villager to work with. Say it probably wouldn't hurt to have some community picks, I suppose. If anyone really needs a pick to start off with because they've been stone aged. So, go home, Minecraft. You're drunk. I don't know what you think you're connected to, but you're not connected to anything. All right. Drop all that off. Actually, you can also have that because we don't need that. I guess we'll just get rid of them. Oh, and I need to leave the hoe behind too because that is not my hoe. Let's just see what Mr. Enchantment Table is offering at this point. Kitty. The nitwit finally get out? No, you're... How did you get loose? There's a Fletcher over here who got out. Shoot, how can we get him back over there? I don't really have anything good to push him with. I left the bucket at home. I left the iron at home to make a bucket. I don't really have a way to get him in there, and if I try to get him in there without anything else, I'm a little concerned for him. So the upside, I mean, of all places to be stuck, he's safe. Nothing's getting that guy. Yeah, I'm not sure how to deal with that one. Lure 2, Protection 2, Protection 1, or... Well, there is no or. That's all I really have. That's been enchanted. Slash making the, whatchamacallit, hold on. There. I'll make that a bit easier. I'm gonna make a piece of armor. Or do I go for a pick? Go for a pick. I could go for 2 picks and some boots. Which I don't have enchanted boots currently, so there's something to be said for that. Or I try to go for an Aqua Affinity, a helmet, and do an Aqua Affinity enchant. And a pick with 2 diamonds left over for potentially another sword, but I think the swords... I'm good enough with that for now. It's keeping up its durability pretty nicely right now, so pushing Unbreaking further up is not really something I'm thinking about. And it would only be looting 3 that I'd be looking for, or any level of looting. So yeah, let's do that then. This may be a bit of a waste, but if I can get a better fortune level... In fact, let's just do 1 at a time, because 7 I can still do pants. I still have some options here, so if I try to do you... Efficiency 4. That could combine well with that pick. If it's got Unbreaking on it, that will combine. If it's got fortune on it, it'll combine. So, yeah, that's worth it. Let's run down to the salt mines here and see what we can get for some levels. Come on, down the hole. offhand so I can repair. We'll switch to the bow and do that one. All right. Let's hope for a good enchant. And also for some zombies to stack up pretty quickly. I really wish we had found nether wart though, because that would make this a lot easier if we could just really quickly get some different villager setups going. Not that this one's bad. I'm glad Top's working on it like this, but it would be nice to have one's own villager to work with. On the other hand, the community center ones are going to level up quicker anyway, so never mind. I take it back. But it would be nice, like, if that guy out in the wild gets converted, that we can help him out. Let's that one in. Come on down the pipe. There we go. Fixed. Yeah, I am kind of thinking mending. Depending on what if I get a pick that's going to team up with this diamond pick and blend into it, then mending's going to go on the shield. It's always a good thing to have. It's always equipped. It's always going to manage to suck up something. Come on, levels. I'm waiting for that to go. Let me take a look at my other monitor here and see how the gaming rig, the old gaming rig, is doing on its file copies. Should be getting there. Yeah, it looks like that finished up. Alright, let me... I think it's got most of everything off of it at this point. I don't think there's anything else I'm going to be waiting for. The problem at this point is more I'm using my NAS box as temporary storage, so I got to kind of clean it up as I go. Shouldn't have gotten leaked. There's nothing that, yep, nothing on the F3 screen that will do that, and nothing on the server screen that will do that, because I haven't been in the server screen where I'd be listing an IP for anywhere, so that's news to me if it was leaked. That's interesting. That glitch corresponded with a... Heard the music halt in Epidemic right at the same time that it halted in Minecraft as well. So it might be an issue with GoXLR kind of having a little bit of hitchiness right now. Just a little bit of a hitch of something there. Not sure what. I mean, worst case scenario at this point, if Windows 11 isn't working out and I do have to try to find a way to downgrade, it's not that big of a deal. Everything I have is easy to set up, so. Yeah, every now and then there's just a little bit of a pause. Might be. Let me check something here. Stay there and. Yeah, I might have to take a look at that after. The other thing I've also got to look for is the encoder settings as well. In fact, I should double check that, see how much space I'm using on recording. Let's see. No bytes because it's an unfinished file. That's not handy at all. Come on, Zombie Farm. I'm looking for 30 levels here. Trying to see if... One of the things I do need to do is try to get the video recording size down. It has been... Some of them can get quite big. It used to be okay because I could work with MKV files, and those usually worked out to be decent sizes, but then the problem was that the... if there's anything that interrupted recording... Was it either that or was it when I switched over... It might have been when I switched over to MP4 temporarily. Now I'm on TS format, and it's supposedly... It's a lot easier to recover when something gets corrupted. Because all the key information you need for the video has been written at the beginning of the video instead of at the very, very end of it. And if something stops from recording the end of the video, well, then you're kind of having to take a guess as to what would have been written there. Come on, zombies. Oh, good lord, do we need someone who can trade... Oh, we've got to get a cleric. We just have to. I might have to poke my head to the nether at some point and see if I can get some blaze rods. Because there's just far too much rotten flesh there to not be trading. 25. I'll let them build up a little bit. So you get the mending book. Pickaxe gets whatever we can get off the enchanting table. We've got a possible second pickaxe. We stick power on the bow. I could put the mending on the helmet, but the helmet's just not good enough to warrant it right now. Like even if I've got protection 3 on it. Just not worth it yet. It's either that or I'm double and triple thinking myself here, which is never a good thing, especially when it's late night. It all just comes down to getting that pick. If I get good, then... Yeah, pants should definitely be worth it. Or I could just enchant up another set of iron gear with whatever I can get for, you know, like, UHC level enchants, basically. I mean, it's not taking me that long to get to level 30. It just kind of does suck for stream experience. We'll just sit here for 5 minutes, build up about 10 to 12 zombies on there, kill them, get halfway to the next level. Maybe another 5 minutes. Kill them, get the next level. In that case, I was impatient, so I've only got a quarter light. Oh. Not gonna wait for that baby to get out. Okay, so do have a few things I need to adjust as well. It looks like I just peeking a little bit. Someone's really peeking on the game. That doesn't make much sense. I'm at 50, maybe 60% volume there, and I'm still seeing it get up there. Noisy game. Suppose I could. Everything's pretty much right where I want it to be. Oh, there, I forgot. They did change it, and it used to be the older versions of Minecraft. That problem I had very early in the stream where I had to switch the audio device and was complaining that Windows 11 has made it harder. I forgot. Minecraft actually did start to implement that in the newer versions. Which is nice. It's as you want it to be. Come on, zombies. This way, zombies. Over here. Come on down. Mr. Sharp Pointy Stick would like to have a word with you. Boingy, boingy. I guess we got a bungee cord up there now. Maybe that's how the zombie died originally. Bungee cord on a lead, and then the lead broke. And ever since that day, he has been a zombie. Kind of wondering, can I get... No. Yeah, because that is the nice thing about this free cam. It is actually limited to what you can and can't do in first person. I've got to get the keybind set so I can actually change the speed. It's not a very big mine shaft, is it? Oh. It's pretty tiny, and he managed to run across 2 spider spawners in here. And granted, some of it's closed off because of the, from what I remember seeing on top stream, like right over here was all open originally. Ooh. Hello. A big old hole to the middle of nothing down there. How are we doing? Anything? Stop jumping, you. There we go. We'll get there eventually. The other fun thing was in pulling everything over was when I managed to actually resurrect the old AFK stream screenshots I used to have for Minecraft, and just seeing that they're still, I still have them out there. Oh yeah, there's Aka-chan. In case anyone was wondering what I was talking about in previous screens, that was Spumcraft Season 2, I think. That was Zombiecraft. What did it come up with next? You know, the What News Tower, we saw that in the videos of the other stream. Oh yeah, the Many Worlds redo on Spumcraft Seed. With the original seed preserved through the different versions. Well, the quasi-backlit sign for Zombieland Studios. Oh, that was the Suavoids Patreon server. That was my nether tunnel at one point. That was when I got pranked with the Daft Punk thing at the What News Towers. That was the Suavoid server. That's the box canyon that I built up to have terrain on top of it. I think the next one is probably even looking... Yeah, it's looking into the front entrance to it. It's amazing what you can get away with and not having to worry about torch spam now. That was Spumcraft Season 1 for me. That was the backtrack rail terminal. That was Spumcraft Season 1. It was Egg Harbor because I had a giant egg thing. That was Spumcraft Season 3, I think. That was the floating islands thing. And I was setting up a whole waterfront thing. That's Zombiecraft. That was the first building I ever built on it. I think that's pretty much it. I thought I had linked in... Yeah, I threw some other stuff into it that it should have gone through. Oh, hey, I just got some iron for the rest of the group. Here's 1 iron ingot. And more zombie flesh that's managing to fall into my inventory. And around it. Here, you can have that. Come on, 28, almost 29 levels. We're almost there. We can do it! Long drop and a sudden bounce. I think this is pretty much loaded. I think it's pretty much a straight up basic spawner. I don't think it's got a drop kill on it just because it's zombie, natural zombie spawner behind it. So I know that if it was going to try to be a drop killer, it wouldn't actually kill because the zombies don't float anymore or try to swim. So I think this really is just dropping everything straight in. I don't think it's... yeah, you can kind of see it like right there is the outline of where the spawner is. And I guess they're coming over here, getting dropped off to the side. Maybe that is higher up, and they're getting a little bit of a drop. Or maybe not. They're going... It's kind of hard to tell on Journey Map, but... It probably doesn't help that we've clearly got some other unlit areas around. I'm sure those are probably mobs or zombies that are holding something down there. Because I know he's got that, and then around here somewhere should be the dual cave spider spawner. I don't know if that one's done yet or not, though. That and it's a cave spider spawner. I don't really need a ton of string anyway, so... Far better off just generating tons of zombie flesh. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I almost would rather see it turned into a drowned farm. Because you could take the drowned farm and then just build one of those... Well, it's a little difficult because they're not down at the right level, but... It'd be more valuable at pulling back copper at that point than expecting this to be I mean, yeah, we're getting iron out of it, but it's definitely not really a great early game iron spawner. Come on, 29 levels. Almost there. Give me a little more. A little more, please. A little more? Possibly? Maybe? I'm kind of thinking it would also probably help if it actually had some sort of catchment facility up there. Something like where it grabs them in groups of 5 or 10 or something. Actually, I had to wonder what the mechanics on that would be, because the social zombie spawning rules when you damage 1. If you're doing sweeping edge attack against multiples... Would we manage to get more to spawn in the spawning area or not? It'd be an interesting thing to try out in creative. I've never thought about that before. Oh, it's absolutely mostly. It's entirely an XP grinder. There's definitely no getting around that. It's just that it's also been used as a early game iron grinder, which doesn't really work that well. Yes, they carried them, but they don't really carry a lot of iron. Ooh, it's dark out, I think. Is it dark? No, it's pitch. It's pitch black out. Totally. Lost epidemic. What have you? You need to go to another page, do you? Oh, you poor dear. There we go. All right, first stop pick. Let's see if we can get something decent here. I'm in a weird position where I will be perfectly happy with Fortune 1 because I can just make a Fortune 2 pick out of it. All right. Oh, we do have a brewing stand up here. Yeah, we just don't have any netherwort is the problem. Okay, you. At the very least, I'm going to be walking out of here with an improved efficiency pick. The complete opposite of what I was looking for, but I'm not going to say no to a Silk Touch pick. It's good enough that it even warrants throwing a mending book on it. It's actually a pretty damn good Silk Touch pick. I can't be unhappy with those results. That's the key thing. Got enough levels that... Do I want to try random crafts or do I want to go back down into the dungeon and try for another pick and see if I get a fortune pick? I think we're going to press our luck. And then you just get the booties. What would I get if I go for boots? I'm breaking 3. If I go for the pick, efficiency 3. Which if that is another case of this efficiency 3 pick here, that could be useful still. And even if it's just a plain old efficiency 3, I can still increase that to efficiency 4. So win-win. I need slightly more than those levels though. Oof. A fast XP grinder, it is not. That's the only downside. Wonder if the farms have grown back yet. Maybe... Because I did say I could do beetroots. I have not done... Oh, come on. Alright, I'll go get the hoe. It's almost quicker to use the villagers for the XP source right now. And for extra emeralds. So, you know, the other trade that the librarians got is thorns for one of them. I forget what the other one was. It did not impress me greatly, we'll put it that way. So many beetroot seeds. You know what? Just to avoid any problems at this point. Do this a method in which I know I'm not going to be causing any problems. And none of that's really finished growing back, so I guess you can... Oh. Thrill as he makes bone meal. Yum. yes, there. Plus I can probably stop recording. Not exactly going through that structure anymore. I'll be sitting around for about a half hour waiting for OBS to catch up. Or actually, no, it might be quicker now. It might be quicker now that I've got the multi-core set up. You know, I'm going from 5 cores effectively to 16, so there's something to be said for that. And also now everything's running off NVMe storage, so granted, because of the video card, that NVMe storage is not running as fast as it could, but it is running. It is there. Problem is, in order to fix that, I'd have to replace the video card. Ugh. It's getting into a whole nightmare. Go with an affordable card from a Radeon line and deal with potential issues with the system that they have for streaming, not necessarily being perfect for doing boosting, but at the same time, if I'm hitting the CPU more for encoding, I'm not really that worried about it because I have 16 cores. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked at this yet. How am I doing on performance? You're not going to give me any information on all of the cores at once. You're just going to show me... Oh yeah, streaming, recording. I am taxing my CPU with Minecraft to all of 6%. Ooh, hoo, hoo. The GPU is at 80 something, 90 something percent. It'd be nice if we could get you traded up. But I'm looking for the farmer, if you don't mind. The one with the beets. And I don't mean the ones by Dre. Right. Nope, you're that one. There we go. Alright, 5 emeralds. I guess we can put that into, let's see if we can boost our... Nope, you're not the one I'm looking for. You are... Get out of... I need the guy who's got the picks. What picks? The picks with the power. I'm making labyrinth references. We're really hitting the tail end of the durability of my brain at this point right now. There you are. Hi. I guess we'll keep trading up. I mean, it's stone picks. It is what it is. But bon voyage. That got us a few levels. That was about half a bit of levels there. Oh, I took the hoe. Do not take the farm hoe. It's not your hoe to take. This is how wars begin. Yeah, please don't do it. Yep. You stay right there on that roof. Don't fall down anywhere. Okay, let's see what we can get. I'm gonna guess, yeah, that zombie spawner must be... It's gonna be dropping them down and around over to here. Just from the fact that we're seeing that piece up there. A little bit of cobble. Alright. Back to the grind. Actually, you know what I can do? While we're waiting for that to run, I'll put you in background there. I'm going to see if I can do something productive in the interim. Monsignor Steam, if you would like to come front and center. So I can see if I can try to get the space engineers working here in the background. I'd like you to pin to taskbar, please. Because I did go through reinstalling a bunch of stuff. I haven't transferred over worlds, blueprints, and scripting yet. But everything else should be around. I just have to make sure... I have to launch it, but I've also got to fix OBS so it actually has it too, which is why I want to try doing this right now while I've got OBS running. And it's not like, you know, Minecraft is taxing this thing to its limits. Did we get a... Yeah, we did get a zombie, not a zombie. Brain. We did get a, chicken jockey. I kind of want to leave you there, honestly. See if I can get you to lay some eggs, because we don't have any chickens out at spawn. Steam is just sitting here like, I guess I could try to run this space engineer thing. It's already asked me for approval to do stuff. It says it's running. Ah, it is. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there we go. All right. I have to fix the intro video. Oh, I'm gonna have to replace all of this stupid behind the menu videos again. No, the music. No. No, 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 no. No, you cannot gather my data, Merrick. I'm sorry. Anyway, switch back to that because you guys can keep an eye on Minecraft while I work on this thing. Audio. Oof. I gotta fix where it's pointing. Actually, I think I have the config file for Space Engineers out there. But I do have to fix a lot of little oddball things. Still on top of that. Where is it? Yeah, enable. No. Post-processing, no. Please get your Cheeto smudges off of my visor. Alright. I'll be able to launch that later. Ooh, that was a good swipe on that. Pretty solid run, just have a little bit more to do. So let me try launching that again, see if it actually launches within 5 seconds. That was like 2 minutes before it even got to the point where I was like, oh yeah, I can launch. There we go. Just so that way at least I know Thursday's stream is going to go smoothly, because that one I kind of have to leap right into. I don't really have a lot of prep time for that. For Space Engineers, match title, otherwise similar. Capture. This is going to screw things up for you guys. So hold on 1 second. We'll fix that. Hey, there's Space Engineers. Shoot the background now. I just need to add that. How the sausage is made, ladies and gentlemen. Put you in there. Just see what we have to go through to actually get things working. Transform you so you show up as it. And I gotta go to my AFK screen because if I don't keep Space Engineers open or game open in the background, it doesn't stay active anywhere. So that we actually just have to hide it. No, we will once I still fix the... Shouldn't be needed, but... That stays hidden. Then I've got to do the same thing over on pre-stream. Because the way I structure my setup, which is probably not efficient at all. By the time I go back to Minecraft, I'll have like 31 levels probably. I can hear it in the background there. Let me put you behind there. So now we're back to game. I don't care about it on the goodbye screen. Yeah, the joys of getting everything back up and running. But it's actually not been that bad this time around. All things considered, it's been pretty good. A lot of it's helped out by having things porting over through the browser. Some of it's been helping out by having settings copied over. Like Minecraft is dirt simple as far as keeping instances around, so long as you're not using, you know, like the default launcher, which itself took forever to install because it would not, it did not want to install on this machine. Something in there, something about that launcher, the default Minecraft launcher that Microsoft has out, just does not like Windows 11, I think. It was very hokey and pokey and did not... It took like 3 reboots before it would finally install. You can have the carrots and the zombie flesh. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I left the chicken in there. I didn't give him enough time to lay eggs. Oh, well. Let's see. I have 2 things I need to enchant raw, so I want to have a lot of extra levels, actually. All right. Well, that's going then. Tell you what, let me do that and start the copy process on getting the Space Engineer stuff back up. I think I pulled over. I'll switch you guys over to this, and you guys can see how I'm trying to organize things. Why is Space in... No, you don't belong on that one. That's left monitor only. AFK, live, in the background, behind Minecraft. So yeah, this is basically how I'm winding up pulling a lot of things over. So I'm looking for... And just how I'm even organizing things now for all the stuff that we have to do. Should be under... Space Engineers Expert. So that's going to be tucked under... I think it's under... whatchamacallit? I don't know if they have that under that anymore or not. Let's see. The other downside with Windows 11 is it's also a pain to try to get it installed where it's not trying to link you out to everything in existence on Microsoft. Space Engineers. Mods. Yeah, because of course SE hasn't actually downloaded any mods, even though it's still running under Steam, and I'm still subscribed to all those. So if I want to actually have games load without taking 5 hours to re-download all the mods, kind of need to grab those. Hence the wonderful excitement of watching files copy, which is basically paint drawing. On the other hand, now that the gaming rig the old gaming ring is done with its copy. I've got full run of the NAS right now, so I can drive that at gig and still have plenty of bandwidth left over to do streaming, which is nice for once. They don't have in-game scripts out there. F56. Oh, right, because I was confused at first trying to figure out why I didn't have, I had 2 additional user folders in my save folder for Space Engineers. And it's because those are other accounts that I've logged in with it. Start that file cop, file move. Yeah, it didn't bother pulling over blueprints or in-game scripts for me. That's great. Thanks, Keen. Pull those over in my config file. Just helps replace that file application. And the thrilling world of setting up a new PC and watching everything copy over. Yes, my save file folder for Space Engineers is over 30 gigs. And that is with it being pruned out significantly. It takes a little bit of a while to copy over. Okay, Mr. Chicken. I'd like you to stay alive if you can and drop off some... Alright, let's kind of help with the cleanup here a little bit. Pull those guys back up. The helmets aren't enchanted. They can be combined, too. Seems kind of a waste to do this, but... you could always use that to combine enchants, but it's an easy way to at least deal with the immediate inventory issue. I wonder if I could get a way to get you out of there without the rest of the farm going bonkers. Just go one by one, by one, by one, by one, and do that. Let you out of there. Come on. Come, I don't want to hit you because you're probably like right on the edge of death. Could you out and wander around, please? Anywhere? There's not a lot of you around here at spawn. Thank you. I'm trying to help you survive, my friend. Did that... No, the zombie picked it up, that's why. Now it'll be in there. There we go. I have saved a chicken. I've done my good deed for the day. Actually, I probably need a little more if I can just get right over the edge to 33. There we go. I mean, unfortunately, he's stuck down here, and he doesn't exactly have a lot of places to go, but at least he could wander around, free to live a life of, well, whatever a chicken stuck underground will do. He doesn't have that many options. Actually, the thing I'm probably looking forward to most is in a few more days, the last thing I ordered as part of this new system build, which isn't for the system, it's actually for the NAS box. It's its own high-speed gigabit, or not gigabit, 2.5 gig Ethernet adapter. How did I come in here? That's not going to help me any. Well, I mean... Didn't kill himself. I can't exactly speak for his rust prevention warranty, but that might be a little null and void right there. You're staying perfectly safe there. They're bodyguarding him to the best of their ability. That's for darn sure. So I got efficiency, or I've got unbreaking 3. Yeah, unbreaking 3 is a good call, but the pick is also efficiency, and if it's not a silk touch, I know I've got a guaranteed efficiency 4 fortune pick. So let's try. Oh, wow. Wonk, wonk. 30 level dud enchantment. Alright, what about the feet? Okay, protection 4. I can take that. Yeah, good solid feet. Feather falling, it'll be fine. So that's worth... Yeah, I definitely need to come back and get another mending book before I start wearing those full time. Punch one was going on the bow. Power was going on the bow. What do you got for me? Projectile protection? Sure. Let's run through what we can get for our other enchantments here. Loyalty, projectile protection. Projectile protection. Aqua affinity, because I don't have flippin' trident. Efficiency 1 book. And the problem is as much as I'm not a fan of the changes they're making to the villager trading, or they're claiming they're going to be making, I can't help but still want them because I'm tired of getting frickin' crossbow and trident enchants in the enchanting table. Because I don't use either of those. So they're always just in the way of something I want. Sweeping edge. Sweeping edge or sharp 1? Well, we're sharp 3. Sweeping edge, because I can get sweeping edge 2 now. Knock back. Could have gotten unbreaking 3, but Sharp 1. I need protection 1. And I've really completely filled myself up. Here. I'm not gonna put dirt over you, but that'll do. All right. Not great stuff, but I'll live with it. All right, that doesn't. I keep getting misled by that little cave. It's like, oh, that's a quicker way to get down safely. Also, there. Community trading. All right, so we've got one of these guys at least started on, not the armor at least, but his buddy here, Toolsmith, will eventually start getting us something good. Did you get out of the way of your friend? He's going back over that way. Yeah, he's gone back over that way. This guy's making me get my exercise. That's for darn sure. Now you're hiding. Nope. No. I can't tell them apart. There. We're getting there on them. It's going to take a while. I don't know if I'm that willing to part with that much iron, but that certainly would help. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go ahead and call this here, because what I can do is take everything I've got back. Maybe I'll come out and see if I can bring out some coal and iron and try to level that guy up a little more. Do all the combining of stuff off camera, because there's a lot of it. I'm going to need even more levels, and I do not want to have to subject you all. Oh, hey, I forgot. I have coal on me right now. I can do that real quick. That way it's less that I've got to carry over here. All right, where's your... You don't have the headband, but you have the tools, but you don't look like the other guy. Would you guys stop hiding him? I know you're hiding him. There. Can't do that with him. Right, because the blast furnace guy takes coal. Darn it. And we don't have any more of them. Anyways, I'll take all of this back to home. We'll pick up with that next time. I will catch you guys later. Again, thanks for putting up with me on this one. Definitely a fair amount of setup work that I need to get done. And, oh yeah. There will be a little more, but I'm definitely at a point now where I feel a bit more comfortable with saying the Thursday stream will definitely be going on as scheduled. So thanks for watching, everyone, and let's see if I can take advantage of something new I've got. And we're going to raid Wasted Space. Let's see if this worked. Is it working? I can't tell. I don't think it worked. 1 second. Let's see if it actually does it if I end the stream now, guys.